East versus West 15. The biggest, the best arm wrestling card in the history of the sport is just 15 minutes away from now. Engin Terzi has once again managed to outdo his previous work, just like he always does. And thanks to his vision, thanks to his hard work, we are able to see such amazing, amazing events. So today's event will have 14 matches, and out of which 8 are world title matches. IRINA GLADKAYA versus BRIGGITA IVANFI. Then and these two have never faced each other, although they are only 5 kilos apart. IRINA usually competes in 65. Sometimes I guess she may have competed in 70, but mostly in 65. And BRIGGITA has been in 70 and 75 kilos, but they've never faced each other. IRINA will discuss the details of the match as it happens, when it happens. AZAT SRAPYAN versus DANIL USTINOV is the 70 kg world title match. This weight category is the new addition to East versus West, and we are straight away having a world title match. Then NUGZARI CHIKADZE, our own favorite Nugo versus OGUZAN KOCAK is the third match. ARTUR MAKAROV versus ÖMER FARUK is the fourth match. Both of them are mutants made for arm wrestling, as they are calling them now. Then DMITRINA PETROVA versus CAROLENA PETTERSON. Oleg ZHOKH versus BETKILI ONIANI. Todd Hutchings versus YOSHINOBU KANAI. Reno Masic versus Ibrahim Sagov. Georgi Zaranov versus Vitaly Laletin. Irakli Zerakashvili versus Georgi Totiev, Michael Todd versus Genadi Kvikvinia, David Samusha versus Vladimir Mayrov. So these are the order of the matches which was showed in the press conference, after the press conference, during the face-offs. So I'm assuming these are going to be the matches in order when the matches actually happen. So Michael Todd versus Genadi Kvikvinia. Then we have the 4 remaining matches: David Samusha versus Vladimir Mayrov, Alijan Muratov versus Ivan Matushenko, 3 matches actually. Devon Larratt versus Oleg Patrenko. So, do I agree with the order? Yes. Michael Todd's match is not the not the title match, but it's a cool match. People would really like to see Michael, but title matches should be given the priority. It's not always, but yeah, I don't really mind that. And Alijan Muratov versus Ivan Matushenko. I don't think all of the fans or most of the fans realize how cool this match is. Like, we're kind of lucky that we're getting to see this match. Usually for these amazing matches, in even in other sports, other developed sports, we have to wait for years sometimes to happen, but this is happening right now. In a lighter weight division, it's like the Devon Larratt versus Vitaly Laletin match, but this one is going to be even more close. Initially, I was always heavily leaning towards Alijan Muratov because of his dominance on the left arm, which we have seen. But then I started thinking more about Ivan Matushenko's style. He may not be as powerful, but he may be faster than Ivan Alijan Muratov, and we have not really seen Alijan on the defensive, how strong he is there. He is for sure insanely strong on the offensive, but on the defensive side, we'll have to see. Devon Larratt made weight without any water cut. Well, he did cut water, but without any sauna water cut. And all of the speculations that Devon is not going to make weight. He's a true professional, man. He's always going to make weight, and he made it look easy. It would have been better if he kind of lost it even slower than that. Then it would have been even good. But yeah, too much health risk. I think he did the right thing, making the weight well in advance, many hours in advance. Will Alijan finally hit a wall? He won't hit a wall, but he may try to stop something which is like really fast. By the time he engages power, maybe Ivan Matushenko is already in a place which is like really dominant and really difficult for Alijan to bring the match back from. This is something what I am assuming as of now. Otherwise, if the match stops in center, then there is no way that Ivan has any chance to win this match at all. Just not happening. So the matches are about 20 minutes, not 10, 20, but 15 minutes away from now. The event should start in 11 minutes, and the first match should take another 5 minutes to start. Phil Woody has posted the link. Thank you, brother. And I'll pin it to the top of the chat for maybe an hour. Then I'll remove it. So everybody go and purchase the matches. No more joking around. I always like to tease some people who want the pay-per-view for free. I tell them that you're going to get it for free. But no, by now you should know that you'll only get to hear my commentary about the matches and not the actual matches, because it's a pay-per-view. Engin is investing a ton of money. He's making good money too, but he deserves more than what he's already making. And me showing even the audio of the matches will be like not cool, not cool. That will be piracy, and I don't support that. What's your favorite match in the card? Good question, man. Never really thought about it. So let's go through the matches one more time. NUGZARI CHIKADZE versus OGUZAN KOCAK. Before that, we have IRINA versus BRIGGITA. AZAT SRAPYAN versus DANIL USTINOV. For sure, not any favorites among these three matches because I don't know too much about the athletes anyways. NUGZARI, we kind of know where his level is. We saw him in a really cool close match with the Ukrainian Petro. Artur Makarov versus Omer. Then Dimitrina Petrova, Carolena Petterson. This match can be a war. We'll see how it goes. Oleg ZHOKH, BETKILI, ONIANI. Man, it's difficult for me to say that it's my favorite, but I really want to see how this match goes. It's something like, it just feels weird to me when everybody is saying that Betkili is going to destroy him. He's going to destroy Oleg ZHOKH. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. I'm not denying the possibility of that happening. But man, the guy beat him the previous time. Yes, Betkili was kind of skinny back then. Now he's bulked up. Maybe gained like at least 5-6 more kilos, and he's really tall. So of course he must have gained more than Oleg. I'm assuming because even in that previous match, Oleg was what, 4 years out from the injury towards his recovery. So he may have gained the most amount of strength that he can gain after that surgery, after that injury. So, but Oleg Zok knows how to beat him. It's just that if Betkili can force the hook or not, or if he can flop press him or not. Because the last time he was in a good tight spot with his flop press, but he did not have even a single surge to move Oleg off center. Hussein, bro, send me code. Mark is in the house one more time. No way, Levan is all natty. Going, good evening, all. Yeah, Levan is of course natty. The contenders, I'll have to read the comments towards this side because I have my screen, my TV here, so that it's easy for me to read. And because of the lights, I'll wear these glasses. Now you won't know where I'm reading the comments from, because just imagine I'm going to be watching the matches here too. Just think, if I'm watching like this and you're watching me from here, it looks kind of weird. But now you don't know where I'm watching. So that's the trick, where I'm looking at, not watching. What happened to my English? 8 minutes to showtime. Auden versus Khan. Baba, man. I hope never. Pradeep has entered the Matrix. Yes, I have. Can we all agree that Levan has a lot of... So one of the favorite matches for sure. For sure, without a doubt, one of the top three favorite matches of the night is Oleg Zhok versus Betkili Onyani. And now I'm reading the comments from my phone, which is placed on the table. Still, you don't know where I'm looking. Then we have Reno Masic Ibrahim Sagov. Looking forward to that match as well. Definitely one of the top 5 favorite matches of the night. Zarrano versus Lalitin. Not really looking too much towards this match. This will become interesting if Zaranov somehow beats Vitali. Then everything will be changed. Like, people will be reconsidering who can beat who and who can this monster, this caveman from Kazakhstan beat. Then it can become interesting if Georgi wins this match. But in my opinion, he cannot. That's why, to me, not a really exciting matchup. Irakli versus Georgi Totiev. If Irakli cracks that wrist, that's what I would like to see. That, not Irakli, if Georgi cracks that wrist and it turns out to be the exact same way as the Irakli versus John Brzezinski match, then that match in itself would be worth all the money that we have spent on this card. That's what I'm assuming. Irakli versus John, the same way this match should go. Georgi cracks the wrist and Irakli flop presses. I'm hoping, but I think Irakli may be too strong that it may not even go to that point. Why wearing sunglasses, bro? I gave I gave a 5 minute, not a five, a couple of minutes explanation why I'm wearing the glasses, and still the comments. Join early, bro. You're late. That's why you're asking. If you joined like 3 minutes early, you wouldn't have asked this question. There is no code for East versus West, and I bought it with my money. Why would I share it? Less money for them. If you redeemed the code, then do not redeem. Does anybody know this meme? Do not redeem. So if you have redeemed the code, then you can share it all you want. It won't work now. It's too sunny in his house. That's the correct answer. Larratt versus Morozov confirmed. So I'll let you know this match as of now, as per Devon Larratt, as per Artem Morozov, and as per Engin Terzi is confirmed. But I don't think it is going to happen. Why? Because we have seen that whenever these super matches happen on the left arm, on the right arm, a guy is competing in a couple of matches on the same night, on the same card, they always have like 5 6 matches gap between them so that they can recover at least cardiovascularly. I know arm wrestling is mostly about arm, but yeah, your core also gets challenged, your chest muscles, your shoulders also get challenged. So and your cardiovascular system definitely gets challenged. So for about a difference of a couple of hours is good enough to get you back to the energy levels once again to compete in the next match. This Devon versus Petrenko match is the main event of the night. Now tell me, how are they going to have another match after that? So the main event finishes right after that. Morozov will show up and Devon won't even leave the table. Is that how we are expecting it to go? No, for sure it cannot happen. Devon will need some rest because it is going to be a close match at least in the first round. That's my assumption. And even one round can put you out of breath pretty good for at least maybe 15 20 minutes. I don't think Devon is going to compete. I don't want Devon to compete. In fact, I've done a detailed video about that. Please check that out. That's the latest video on the channel. It's doing really good, 11,000 views or something. So I don't want to see Morozov versus Devon. Devon is lighter. He's for sure not as strong as he can be. Let's say if the match happens next month, that is when this match can actually happen, because next year it will be Vitaly Laletin versus Devon, and there is absolutely no point in seeing Vitaly versus Morozov. I think Vitaly beats Morozov. After that, do we want to see Morozov versus Devon, or do we want to see Vitaly versus Devon left arm? Vitaly versus Devon would never make any sense in the world at all. Like, you cannot feed Vitaly for a month and he would still beat Devon on the left arm. So that's why I don't want to see that match. So the only way possible that this match happens is not today. It can happen at King of the Table in December. Left arm. That's where I would like to see that match. Maybe the 95 kg match is not the last on the card. Not the last on the card. Okay, yeah, you're right. Michael Todd versus Genadi Kvikvinia. This also has to be one of the favorite matches of the night. I really don't know. And I think do not redeem the code. I absolutely love this. So anybody who's saying, including Michael and including Genadi Kvikvinia, that they know the winner of this match, that they know the outcome of this match, they're lying. Michael Todd doesn't know if he can beat Genadi. Genadi doesn't know if he can beat Michael. Genadi would for sure know if he can beat Michael if he didn't have that bicep injury a year ago. And if this wasn't his first comeback match, then he would know that, yes, I can beat Michael and I would believe him. Right now, I don't know. I don't think so. And Michael cannot think in his mind that he can beat Genadi because, for obvious reasons, he lost the last match against the same guy. Prime Pradeep with glasses. They're not going to waste such a big match on a random stupid pull where none of them were ready. I agree. Good point. Good point. मैच कब स्टार्ट होंगे? मैच भाई 5 मिनट में स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे. 5 minutes. So that match won't happen. And Michael doesn't know if he's going to win this match. Gennady doesn't know if he's going to win this match or not. Alijan versus Ivan, probably the my favorite match of the night. My favorite match of the night. Then we can have Michael versus Gennady, Devon versus Petrenko. It can be close. Pradeep, are you Devon hater? No, I've never. I've said it many times. I've never hated anybody for more than 5 minutes in my life, except for a couple of guys that are away from the arm wrestling world. No, never. Nobody that I've hated more than 5 minutes. Maybe I can hate the same guy different times, but all of the times will be less than 5 minutes. Starts now. The match is should start anytime soon. हिंदी में बोलना साले Bhimlal Chaudhary. Good, good. I like that. Pradeep hates Engin. Nah, not really. Not really. Engin is the most important guy in arm wrestling. People say it's Devon. Today, as of now, I think since 2021, it's Engin. Engin is the most important person in arm wrestling. And I really have respect for the person. Just anybody who has like really conversed with Engin privately, like he's such a workaholic, you wouldn't believe. I know you can also guess how much he's working, but when you talk with him, the guy always, you can WhatsApp message Engin, he may be doing the most important shit in the world, and the guy comes back to you in like 15 minutes, and like, how it's possible, how is it even possible? You can message him 24 hours anytime and he'll reply back to you. I'm saying 15, he replies within like 5 minutes. The guy is constantly on his phone working. And and then at night time when he should be sleeping, he's reading the comments and deleting and banning people. So he's working night shifts too. The guy never sleeps. The guy never sleeps. How can I not have respect for such a workaholic? Pronation PR, maybe 36 kilos. I can get to 40, I think. I can get to 40. Vitali versus Levan. Good, good match. Good first round, possibly. I think Levan wins that after that. Flop press, man. If Dave Chiefy can flop press Vitali, and then it's not possible for Vitali to do anything against Levan, because Levan flop press Devon, and Dave couldn't flop press Devon. So Levan's flop press, I'm assuming, is better than Dave Chaffee's flop press. Good point. Night shift comments delete. Yeah, and it looks like your father. Pradeep, is it late to buy the pay per view? No, it's the perfect time to buy the pay per view. Your money until now was hopefully giving you a couple of percentage interest in your savings account, and now it's time to put it to work, put it to pay-per-view work. Who's next for Hermes? Do you believe that Brian will be the Levan Slayer? Nope, nope. Nice video audio sync, core sports audio guy. Once again, VIP. So this tells me that the event has started. I hope my audio and video are okay. If this stream crashes, then I have a separate stream prepared, which will start within like five, no, not five, one. So please stay on the channel. And in fact, you'll be redirected to that live stream automatically. So that shouldn't be an issue. Neil Pickup always rocks these suits, man. Amazing guy, amazing guy. Like party wear. He's not wearing like a professional clothing, total party wear. Just love the guy. So East versus West 15, the event has started. Purchase your pay-per-view now, guys. The link is pinned at the top. Check out Phil Woody UK's comment. Is it Phil Woody or Woody UK? Okay. Neil Pickup is a thorough professional. I agree. I agree. Sometimes I don't like the way he commentates, but the guy is the best we have. All rounder, I'll say all rounder. Ryan's commentary, in my opinion, is better, but Ryan cannot announce like Neil. Ryan probably cannot make matches like Neil. Ryan does not have the connections of Neil. Neil is an all rounder. Irina Gladkaya is at the table first, making her debut at East versus West. Probably the most requested female athlete on this stage. Finally, she has arrived. She was supposed to be pulling already last year, but wasn't cleared by her doctors due to some medical problems. Now she's ready. Did not prepare for as much time as she would have liked to, only a couple of months since she got this notice of this super match. But I hope she's ready. Georgie Todd of chances. I like his personality. I hope he cracks that wrist, man. I hope I'm praying that he cracks that wrist. After that, I don't care who wins. Maybe Rackley should win with the flop press, but I hope. Brigitta Ivanfi from Hungary with rocky music on. Dead silent. She looks like she looks like your chemistry teacher from school or English teacher, whatever. But she teaches something for sure. Gonna fly now. Stay, bro. Don't you have two phones? Jerry versus Levan. Jerry is the Levan Slayer? I don't know. I don't know. Come on, man. Devon struggles against Kordecha and Morozov destroyed Kordecha. Did he though? They didn't compete on the right arm. They were supposed to compete on the right, but they didn't. Okay, yeah, sorry, my bad, my bad. We're talking about the left arm match. Morozov didn't destroy Kordecha on the left too. Come on, man. Irina on the right, Brigitta on the left. Irina competed in the nationals, Russian nationals. So she was kind of active, but then after that, she kind of stopped training and then trained for a couple of weeks for this match. Pretty even slip in this first match. I forgot to make my predictions. I forgot to make my predictions. Let's go with Irina Gladkaya on this one. She's the lighter one. She's not as active as this Brigitta, as Brigitta is. She's the older one. I wouldn't say more experience because once you have more than like 10, 15 years of experience under your belt, does experience really matter after that? I don't think so. Arm wrestling is not that complicated. When Irina was speaking during these interviews and press conferences, her voice is like so clear the way she speaks. I really like that. Beautiful voice. She has the buckle on her hand in the first round. Long time we have seen her arm wrestle. I I've not even watched that many matches of Irina. Is she a top roller? I've seen her in a hook too, in a match like that old match from Russian tournament where she beat Sarah Backman in a hook. So both are going for the top role here. Brigitta is the one who qualified at the East versus West qualifiers. Gladkaya, I'm assuming, did not need to qualify. She's a WAF champ, but Brigitta has also won several silver medals at WAF. Wow, good start from Brigitta. Irina hit sideways, but she lost her wrist, and now it's all Brigitta. Irina is holding with the flop press. It's already top roll versus flop press in the first match of East versus West 15. Amazing battle, man. Amazing battle. You rarely see female arm wrestlers arm wrestle with a broken back wrist. So Irina did a foul and she was expecting to get out of that, but Engin made it pretty clear during the rules meeting that it is going to be a win if you foul, but you still lose. She looks cool. She looks cool. The buckle definitely matters a lot if both arm wrestlers are top rollers. She lost her wrist, but it looked like she was even slowly regaining her wrist back, but not enough time, not enough time. The attacks were constant and relentless from Brigitta, and she couldn't really get her flop press in. But that round looked good, looked good. From this round alone, you cannot really tell who's going to win this match unless unless Irina got really tired because of arm wrestling in that disadvantageous position. Who is winning Devon Larratt? Who is winning Devon Larratt? What's this question, bro? Bro, 2 minutes already, I guess. Come back. There should 100% be a clock displayed on the big screen. Then that would be awesome, man. I don't know why they don't do that, but it would be amazing so that the athletes, the fans have that tension. So the clock is ticking, the clock is ticking, and as soon as 2 minutes are over, the bell sounds, and you have to immediately return back to the table so that everybody knows what's going on, how much time is remaining, and it adds a certain layer of excitement that would be missing otherwise. It's really important, man. Just imagine the match is about endurance and somebody is getting gassed out, but then there's a clock and the fans know that this guy needs more time to get back into his shape, into his even slip once again. So then the clock will add that extra layer of excitement that we are totally completely missing as of now, completely missing as of now. And for sure it adds a lot of professionalism to the event. Yeah, people are agreeing clock would be amazing. True, we need a clock. It would be so easy to do as well. I agree. It could be either on the video feed, the screen, or they have a massive screen behind them. I think if they can add it there as well, it would be perfect. Or both places. I can suggest things to Engin, but I've seen that if an idea comes to him like on his own, then he's like more willing to accept that. But you can have a great idea, he wouldn't really listen. Once again, Irina hits sideways and loses the wrist, but too much side pressure. Irina Thodzilla Gladkaya. Todd Hutchings style, pure side pressure, gets the win without the wrist. Looks like this match may be over. Brigitta did get the first round, but did she spend too much energy in winning it? Amazing, amazing performance. Already a good ladies match. Already a good, like Pro Panja. Does Pro Panja have a clock? I forgot, man. I forgot. Pradeep gonna have the coffee for the whole night. I only have one more cup of coffee. Let's see when I'm done. Pradeep versus Auden's brother Milo. No man, Milo is too big, too strong. Irina is so beautiful. It could be the buckle. Yeah, it could be. It could definitely be. But she still lost her thoughts on the new venue, Pradeep. I don't think it's too bad. Bro, don't be so harsh critic. I don't think it's too bad. It's a different way of saying it's good. We're saying that it's good. Is Devon versus Petrenko last match? Yes, yes. How promising do you think Totiev is? Uh, he can be top rolled. I don't think he can be hooked. Maybe Sasho can hook him, or Rustam can hook him at that weight, but I don't think anyone else can. Versus Aryan Kandari. No, no. Code, please. Do you hear audio on pay per view? Yes, perfectly fine, without any trouble. So once again, 285 of you watching, guys. East versus West 15. First match is going on. Ladies match. Irina Gladkaya versus Brigitta Ivanfi. Both are 1-1. Again, they slip pretty even. Irina with the speed, Brigitta with the sturdiness in the start. Brigitta definitely the larger woman, bigger biceps, bigger forearms. Wrist size seems to be the same. When will you guys see me versus Irina on a pay-per-view, man? Come on, I want that match. Michael versus Gennady. And now some people are going to say that I'll lose that match. Straps once again in the third round. I like these matches, like good match, but still not taking too much time. Like these matches. But as much as we like to complain about Devon Larratt fighting with the referees, shouting at the referees, if it did not happen in any match, like if we would sometimes miss it, man. Let's be realistic about that. Once again, Irina loses the wrist. She's trying to go sideways but couldn't. Brigitta is holding a good position. She's being more patient this time, hits sideways and gets an easy pin. Wow, this match is turning towards Brigitte now. They're going back and forth. But this third round was easier for her than the first round. What does that tell her? Maybe even if Irina wins the next one, he still loses the match if the things keep on going this way. Easy win for Brigitte in the third round. No, I cannot listen to Travis eating gravel for 6 hours. Maybe the buckle. Auden versus Avaz. Do you think Avaz can even stop him, or Indians are just hyping that? Stylistically, Auden versus Avaz is a great match for Auden Larratt. And I talked with Devon about this match too. We discussed this match and this rules stuff in detail. So stylistically, it's a great match for Auden because Abhas Rana's weakness is a good top roll, and Auden is he does have a good top roll, a perfect top roll. So stylistically, it's a great match. But if Abbas stops it, it's over. It's over. Karaoke for me, the stream is working perfectly fine. Kyle Cummings jail news, is it true, Pradeep? No, brother. I didn't even hear about it. What happened? If an unknown guy entered arm wrestling hall, he'll surely mistake Engin as water boys based on the way he wears casual shirts and pants. I absolutely love that, man, when the guy, because I'm myself like that. You'll never see me in shoes. Mostly, if the floor is kind of clean, I'll never wear anything. I like to be barefoot as much as I can. And otherwise, in slippers, I hate to wear shoes. Even when I go to my job, I'm at my sitting in my office. The first thing I do is remove the shoes. Remove the shoes there. Did you really talk to Devon? Yeah, yeah. Devon called me. We talked for like 30 minutes. And Devon was like, after us talking, he was like, "Yeah, I should talk to you more often. Like whenever we two talk, you open up my mind. I have to think a lot when I talk with you." And I was like, "Bro, I did say that, but I was like, bro, you say you don't reply to my questions when I ask you for an interview, and now you're saying we should talk more often. Come on, man, things are not adding up here." What job do you do, Pradeep? Hope they fix the audio problem. Score. How many matches has been completed? Have been completed. So only one match. No, this is the first match. Only 3 rounds, I guess. No one is going against Mr. Beast in his next match. Then called you utility of guys exchanging numbers, long distance relationship. Not said. No, I have Devon's number for like 4 years now. Who do you think can be first Indian on big stage such as East versus West? It has to be Abhas Rana. Yuvraj is also looking good. So, will Irina come back, or is this match already over? Brigitta needs to maintain hand control, and maybe she needs to be more patient, just like she was in the previous round. She will gain hand control. Yes, she does, but Irina goes sideways, Todd Hutchings style, and gets the win. Exact replay of the second round. Loses hand control, but keeps on applying side pressure, gets the job done without much trouble. You cannot tell the difference between these 2 rounds. Exactly the same. But as we just discussed, by the way things are going, Irina may be losing this match in the final round because once she has the buckle on her hand, she couldn't really do too much after that. Pretty even match so far. Pretty even. Is it going to be just luck? The side of the table, the coin toss. It's the buckle. Yes, it is. Call center scammer. I thought we all knew that. Yeah, you're right, bro. Hope they fix the audio problem on the table. Okay. Ryan said Pro Panja is the best event on national level. Best event on national level? What does that mean? Ryan Bowen has not really seen the pro Punjab production level because the event for which he was supposed to come to India, he was here for like 20 days. That event got postponed. So the tickets were already booked. So he thought, like, why not just visit India? So that's why he came to India. The season did not really happen. He came here for commentary. Once the season is on, then he'll tell you about the production level. Like, it's the kind of production level where you don't need to be at any other event to tell anyone that this is the best event that is out there in terms of production quality. Once again, I think pretty common stuff. They're going to slip again and go to the straps. Ready, go. Yes, exactly the same. They go to the straps. Irina has to change something here. The first round looked good for her. Maybe needs to stay on the defensive if she tries to attack. That has not really worked for her in the previous round. But assuming at this point, after losing your hand for the four times, you're not going to lose it in the fifth one, that would be ridiculous assumption. So at this point, she knows that she's going to lose the hand. Where she wants to end up before losing it, that's the question. And from there, whether she wants to attack or stay patient, trying to gas out Brigitta, it's a really difficult. The experience will be tested here. If Irina somehow ends up winning this match, then she's not only strong but a really, really calculative, smart arm wrestler too. As of now, I don't see her winning based on the previous rounds. Score is 2-2. What are you doing to do when Devon isn't carrying the arm wrestling world? What are you? Me? Me? I'll keep on doing my job. Final round, Irina versus Brigitta. Ready, go. Irina hits sideways. Brigitta gains hand control and she's about to win this match. Irina is desperately holding on and loses the match. Brigitta is your winner, 3 pins to two. The match is over. So this match was like, I'll say luck. As everybody is saying in the comments, the buckle matters, and maybe that's what decided the outcome of this match. As a fan of Irina Gladkaya, I'm not really happy. Not happy to see that. Devon called you. Okay, how did I go back in this chat? My first prediction was correct. Can Devon win against Oleg in hook? Yeah, yeah, of course he can. Of course he can. If Oleg has a good flop press, he will hook him. We will see him hooking him. Why there is no audio in the East versus West stream? Did anyone else lose it? The audio guy. Bro, come on, you should be able to afford iPhone now. Why do I need iPhone? What's that? Name one thing which iPhone can do and my phone cannot. Name one thing. Maybe the microphones. If I don't want to record without this microphone, iPhone has four mics. This one has three. Little bit better audio quality. But the last three videos which I uploaded on the channel, the audio was recorded on this phone, so the audio is okay, I guess, because nobody complained about that. Is there download option on Core Sports? Nope, there isn't. Audio's back. Imagine two tennis players playing but doesn't have strings in the racket. The buckle won this match. We need to do something about this buckle, man. The arm wrestlers, the guys who are in charge of arm wrestling, they're not too smart. Like, just tell me if people are saying there's an advantage to the side of the table as well, and there's an advantage because of the buckle as well. Actually, I should say the disadvantage because of the buckle. So the guy who is facing the referee, people say it's easier to hit that way, and it's easier to notice when the referee is about to say go. So that side is advantageous. So why not give the buckle to this guy? Todd Hutchings came up with this solution long ago. I'm not sure why the arm wrestlers are so stubborn on their approach on not changing things which should be changed and changing things which should not be changed. Pradeep, you need to give away some pay-per-views for like me who watch it on Mac. Mac, Mac is that Apple? Fix the setup in matches, fix the buckle, fix. So keep the buckle as it is, but apply the buckle on the hand of the guy who is on the left side of the screen. Problem fixed, man. Just try that if it works or not. And even if it doesn't work, there is still no harm in trying that. Pradeep is a Devon cheater. Is Devon a cheater as Brazil, Kakin, Morozov, Hermes, Levan, Prodnik? Nobody is a cheater. The referees are cheaters. The event organizers who tell the referees to not be strict on on the players, they are the cheaters. Can Michael Todd defeat Dennis at? Yes, yes. You cracked Dennis pretty bad in my opinion. Pretty bad. What do you think about Devon versus Oleg? First round, good match, good match. I think after that, Devon will win without much trouble. After change, try to win round with Buckle. Then after change, try winning round with Buckle. Then I don't understand the comment. Pradeep, okay, come on, don't try to be politically correct about cheating. It's not politically correct. I've been saying the same thing for like last 3 4 years. That's why I always call out the referees for this stuff. The referees don't really like me, and I cannot tell you how many times the referees have messaged me after I've called them out for some stuff during matches. I've got many messages from the referees telling me how I was not able to understand the situation correctly. So the second match is about to start. Should I give a recap for the GLADKAYA versus for the first one? Hindi में बोल दो. How are you? Wait, did Neil eat the previous owner of that suit looks so big? Yeah. By having a hair fall situation. I don't have much hair to begin with, but right now, no. Hair fall was pretty serious like 4 or 5 years ago, or 2018, 6 years ago. Now, not so much. Does Michael Todd have combination of both Devon and Dennis back pressure style? No, I don't think so. 70 kilos world title match. 20 years of age, Azat, and 31 years of age, Daniel. Bro, just give Neil some cue cards, man. Come on, that's not professional. Neil is reading stuff on his mobile phone. Some cue cards, give them to Neil, man. Reading stuff from mobile phone while announcing such a big event. Not looking cool. Cool music, man. Danil Ustinov. Who are you rooting for in which match? Devon match? Yeah, obviously Devon. Imagine Engin reffing Devon. He would lose his shit and the match wouldn't even start. I agree, I agree. He's not reading, he's just checking TikTok. The announcer sometimes read off a small paper card. Share your opinion, Devon versus Vitali. That match needs to happen, man. It needs to happen before we miss the opportunity. Because if this match happens, let's say Devon beats Vitali. Then we can still have a rematch later on. So we can in fact have a couple of matches. But if Vitali, if we're too late for this match and Vitali cracks Devon pretty easy, then only one match, and even that may not be too close. Devon versus Genadi left hand is happening. No, Devon won't compete on the left arm. Don't think so. Azat is gripping pretty low, trying to force the hook, and it looks like Daniel is having a top roll grip, covering his thumb. Wow. Flash pin without the straps from Azat. Azat is the 65 kg WAF champion, if I'm correct, and Daniel is the 70 kg WAF champion, and these two are colliding for the 70 kg world title. Too much speed, too fast, too strong. Great top roll. Like he top rolled him even from a low grip, even from a lower grip. Not exactly low, but low compared to his opponent. This is the speed that we are not used to of seeing at East versus West, because usually sometimes there is no 75 kg match. The match is only started at 85 kg, but sometimes there is 75 kg match, and even those guys are not as fast as them as these two guys. Ujjwal Anand, did you remember Devon versus Gennady right hand? It was completely unfair. No fans on the stage, no microphones at the table. Why is that? Is this news confirmed that Irina became girlfriend of Dennis? No. No. Is Devon versus Morozov happening? I don't think so. I hope not. Can Kirill win against Totiev? No way. Absolutely no way. Why is the stage audio so bad? I'm hearing the audio on low voice, low sound, so I'm not hearing at all, even if there is an audio or not. Look at the bicep on Danil USTINOV. This time he was able to crack that wrist, a slip, and they're going to go to the straps. It can be a cool match, man. In the straps, it can be cool. Let's see if this match also goes the same way as the first one. A good war, a good war. In arm wrestling, it always seems so difficult, man. So difficult. Like in UFC, Conor McGregor, even Khabib was pretty popular. And in boxing, Floyd, Manny Pacquiao, these guys were like the most talked about athletes in their time. I'm not sure which lightweight arm wrestler has the charisma to do that. I don't think there is anyone in this world as of now who can be like more popular, who can make people care more about his match than the super heavyweight matches. I don't really think it's possible in arm wrestling. And why? I don't exactly know the reason, but it doesn't seem to be a possible, even a possibility in the sport of arm wrestling. So second round is about to start between AZAT SRAPYAN versus Danil Ostinov. Danil on the right. AZAT, who has won the first round, is on the left side of the screen. First round was a clean top roll without the straps from AZAT. This time they are in the straps. Let's see if he can do the same or not. Not too difficult to set up these two. Wow, even faster, even faster. Daniel thinks it was a false start, and he is right. It was, in fact, a false start. The referee has given him a warning. Daniel already, Azat already started celebrating, but he'll have to do it again. And maybe the celebration is going to be even louder if he does it again. Let's see. One warning for Daniel too for not gripping up. I'm not sure if I've seen this referee before at East versus West or not. Wow, clean top roll, but Daniel stops an inch above the pad. Not enough. Second, third surge gets the job done for Azad. 2-0. Too much top roll, too much pronation, too much explosiveness from the guy. Coming a weight category up, gaining 5 kilos, and beating the heavier guy. Amazing matchup. Irina versus Brigitta. Brigitta won 3-2. Why this event is not happening at the main stage? This is the main stage. I don't think they're going to change the screen, the stage for this one. Pradeep Bhai looking in a good shape. Faizan Ashraf, your observation is not good. Not in a good shape. Hello, Pradeep. I'm back. Jay Shadav is back. Okay. Your audio is weird. Okay. You're the first one to tell me that. Can anyone else confirm if the audio is weird or not? I don't think it should be weird. Azat elbow fouled. Why is this even not happening? Technic potential in world arm wrestling. I'll have to see how old Denik is and for how many years he's been arm wrestling. He looks good. He looks good. As of now, it doesn't seem to me that anyone can beat him in 80 kilos. Like even in the Asian arm wrestling cup, where the Kazakh guys were there, he won gold medal in 80 kilos. So he seems to be good. Seems to be good. But when he was going up against Nurdolat Adar Khan like was pinning him like he wasn't even there. But Adar Khan is the guy like who can probably beat the 95 kg WAF, 90 kg WAF champion too. So he's that good. I know he lost in 85 kg as well this time on fouls, but yeah, he is still pretty strong. Pretty strong. Is Vrej that Vrej has not competed in WAF for many years, I guess. What's your wife views on your career and all? She doesn't really care that much. I don't think she has watched a single video ever that I've uploaded, but she has helped me sometimes with uploading videos and some the result videos when I'm busy doing this live stream commentary. Is Vrez the 80 kg champion? No, not right now. He was in the past, I guess, but not now. Third round, both looking absolutely serious. The opportunity of their lives, lifetime, the biggest stage that exists, and they get an opportunity to compete there and to become the East versus West champion, unifying the titles of professional and amateur events. Azat was trying to slip good containment from Danil. Elbow foul, it seems, on pushing. How was he pushing, man? Come on. Azat was running back and he was trying to hold him with his fingers. How was that pushing? Let me go back and rewatch it. I don't think it was pushing. So one foul on Danil, who's losing this match. This time, Danil with his own top roll move. Good top roll, but there was a slip from Azat. No, no, no. I think they gave it as a pin. It was too close to the pin pad. Let's see how low it was. Yep, pretty low, pretty low. Not exactly at pin pad level, but it didn't really look like a pin. But I think a slip in a losing position, is that what they call it? High CPU usage detected. Come on, bro. Just watching a video and streaming live. Only two tabs. Though he himself doesn't agree with that. Practice polls matter. Why? Why would you think I don't agree with that? I fully agree with that. Practice polls do matter. They always matter. Is Devon versus Morozov left hand happening? They're saying it's happening. I don't think it is. I mean, the old stage and who less people at the why so less people. No idea. Will you focus on your career first, or will plan baby? Uh, like why can't you have? children while focusing on your career. I have a son. He turned 1 year old last year, and I don't see any problem because of him. People overrate this stuff, man. When you have kids, your life gets so busy. It's like, bro, come on, you're just lying. Nothing like that happens. Nothing changed. Who's the richest arm wrestler? The guy who was working the thing in for East versus West. Robert Robert Baxter. No, she doesn't work. Aussie has live 360 viewers. That's good for him. How many do I have? 320. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy. He's been going live for like I don't know, maybe 2 3 hours. When in practice pool equals, people will let you have a big match because of this practice pool. Great comment from Bobby Smith. Bobby Smith is the smart one out there. Chill life. Favorite arm wrestler. Bro, no limits. How many times are you going to type the same message? You have the GTA 5 logo as your profile picture. That's why I'm letting you comment the same thing again and again. But don't do that. So is this the final round? Azat with 2 wins, Daniel with one. Straps. They slip and they go to the straps. Bro, type down match's name also in the corner. Danil Ustinov versus Azat. What's his full name? Azat SRAPYAN. Is Morozov versus Devon happening? Or will Devon chicken out? I hope he chickens out. I hope he chickens out. Like, why would you expect him to go against the best guy or second best guy in the world? Come on, bro. He just weighed in 105 kilos for his match. He may be like 120 when match happens, but still, he did cut weight. And I don't know why they changed the stage. So this is the second match of East versus West. I don't really like this match for one obvious reason. It's kind of close, but we're still not seeing the war. Like, I don't think we even saw 1 second of arm wrestling in any of the 3 rounds or in any of the 7, 8 ready goes that has happened so far. Not even a single second of arm wrestling. This time we see it. This time the match gets stopped in the center. Daniel takes the hand, but side pressure is good from Azat. An elbow foul from Daniel. One foul on the guy. The strap is removed. So finally, in the fourth round, we got to see some arm wrestling after just constant fouls and flash pins. There was only one flash pin, I guess. Two flash pins, yeah. Couple of flash pins. Pradeep wins for sure. Who is winning? Pradeep is winning. Neutral or natural, maybe in the future. Canned Bird is saying Devon might lose against Petrenko and not destroy him right away like he did when with Leonidas. No, he was destroying Leonidas right from round one. Like there's a difference in making the match look close and making the match last longer. He was just letting the match last longer. But he didn't let the people confused whether it is a close match or not. He was dominant right from the beginning. Mike and Genadi are coming back from injuries, but I think Mike is okay. Already what happened? I missed the goal. Once again, Daniel has taken the hand, and Azat is stopping with the flopper. Second foul on Daniel Ustinov, and the winner and the new East versus West champion, Azat Serapian. I like the strict refing. I like the strict refing. Maybe match was made boring because of that, but no, not the new champion. I forgot. My bad. The title matches are best of seven, not best of five. A simple thing. Every athlete has one protest in the entire match, and as soon as he takes the protest, It is displayed on the screen. How much effort does it take to include that basic thing in the match? And it looks like it makes the professional event look like an amateur event when they don't have that option available. So Danil Ustinov is not happy with the call of the referee. He can raise his hand. They can have a signal for protest. Either the athlete himself can protest or his corner guy can protest. And then we have the protest display. And then we have the heartbeat music playing in the background. And we have the replay in slow motion, frame by frame replay. Come on, man. These are the basic things that you can do to increase the excitement factor around a match. But then they don't do it. Don't know why. Engin won't obviously listen to me, but I'll try to advise these couple of ideas to Don Idris. Let's see if he can include that or not. Pradeep versus Vitaly's Pradeep versus Concrete. Why don't go to Istanbul for event just for once? I don't think right now Engin will be inviting me, and he did invite me like for 3, 4 events from east versus west. I guess 3 or 4 to 7 or 8, but I couldn't go. I couldn't even apply for visa. In arm wrestling, only Pradeep wins by giving him arm wrestling news and making him good money. Giving who? Giving who arm wrestling news? Vitaly, Devon, Christian, or Islam? Devon and Christian, I guess. Slip. Is this the final round? They're going to the straps. Let's see what happens after that. Like not just normally, heartbeat wouldn't be audible over Travis constant yapping. It will be because then the when it's slow motion and there's a small like light heartbeat sound, the commentators also get into that rhythm. They start speaking slowly. Rudy versus Morozov and make it happen. Azat SRAPYAN versus Danil. Danil takes the hand once again and looks like he's going to make a comeback in this match. Azat cannot possibly hold on to him from this ugly position. And yes, Danil Ustinov gets the win. He gets the round and stays alive in the match. He is not letting go of that title so early, so easily. The match is now 3 pins to 2. Azat still has the advantage, but Danil needs one more round to make this match a 50-50. Then we'll have an absolute banger. The seventh round we'll get to see in the first title match of this weight category and first title match of this night, East versus West 15. Now it's turning out to be a good match. Earlier it wasn't. Now it is. Now it is. Good. Engin is happy, man. First two matches and the athletes are going back and forth. Nothing more than that a promoter, an organizer can expect from his athletes. Seems like it's going to be a long night. Yeah, I'll be sitting here until 4 a.m. I think it's already 11:19. Can you give me please for seeing, brother? For seeing what? You mean for watching this live stream? 6 hours plus event. Yeah, 4 a.m. man, that's crazy, bro. And the thing is that I didn't sleep yesterday too because I was watching the live stream. I wrote the points to make like 4 videos. I only recorded 3 of them, but it took me like maybe up to 4 a.m. easily. 4:30. At 4:30 I slept, and at 6 I had to go to work for a couple of hours. So I slept for like less than 1.5 hour. But then when I came back home, slept for like maybe 4 hours more, 4 hours sleep, and that 1.5, 5.5 hours sleep. Today I'll get less than that. The chat comments, I'm dead. Again, I guess they slipped. Yep, they're going to the straps. Did the event start? Yes, it's the second match. Pradeep, today 1,000 viewers. It should be. It should be 345 as of now. Good, good for the second match. No videos coming on Hindi Arm Wrestling channel. Yeah, man. I'm too lazy. Too lazy. That's the only excuse. This match is boring. Not gonna lie. I can agree with you. Can agree with you. I'm waiting for Nugo. Is it lagging for anyone? Not for me. Not for me. No Hindi, only English. How much time for Devon versus Oleg? Pradeep Prime is back. King of the table, you gotta take notes from like the mistakes that East West is making or what? Daniel takes the hand once again. Azat is struggling. Is this match going to be 3-3 from this position? I think it is. From the looks of it, Azat does not have a flop press, and Daniel is in a good position. Good position. Azat is trying to hit sideways, but he ain't no Irina Gladkaya. He cannot go sideways like that. Wow, he can. He can. Daniel had to bail out of the match with an elbow foul, even from such a great position. Daniel had his wrist completely flopped, and Azat was just hitting sideways without getting behind his shoulder. And still, Daniel just let his elbow go to the side of the pad to get the restart. Escaped from hell. Escaped from hell. Let's say, let's see if Azat takes him there once again or not. Do you think this is your career? This your career is fulfilling money wise? Yeah, yeah, good. I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. Auden versus Megalodon Shark. Foul with a flop wrist should be a loss. Hmm? What does a flop wrist have to do with that? One woman match and this one. Yeah, this is the second one. Will more people be joining the venue after some time? The audience turnout is disappointing. I didn't even pay attention to the audience. Did they focus the camera towards the audience? I have not seen that yet. Daniel USTINOV is looking in a great position. He has cracked that wrist, and it looks like he's going to crack that all night long. But the side pressure in the previous start was way too much from Azat, and Daniel thought that it's better to run away than deal with that kind of pressure. But he cannot do that now. If he does that, he's going to lose this match. Once again, hits sideways and takes an inch above the pad. Azat is stopping in less than an inch above the pad. Wow, what a photo frame. Wow, Azad brings him back. Azad brings him back. This time the hit stops at least a couple of inches, 3 inches above the pad. He's coming back in the match. Looks like he's getting the job done. Azad with the side pressure, down with the top roll. Wow, flop press versus top roll for the world title match. It looks like the winner is Azad. So the elbow pad came out. Elbow pad came out. Azad is saying winner and the referee is saying no. And Azad is like, what? What happened? So, bro, how can the elbow pad even come out if your elbow is like bouncing over it? We need to see a replay of this thing. This is the new one. We have not seen anything like that. So come on, at least bolt it down, man. At least screw it down. Like how much time does it take to screw and unscrew those elbow pads? Completely unprofessional from East West. This mistake cannot be forgiven. How much time can you possibly take or possibly save by not screwing it? Elbow pad came out, man, and that's what Danilo was complaining about. Such a silly mistake, lazy mistake. Whoever does that did that should be fired immediately. Rudy, what do you think? Is everyone lucky as Devon, as his wife is so loyal and supportive? Is everyone lucky? Like if his wife is supportive, why would everyone be lucky because of that? Or are you asking is everyone lucky because everyone has such a wife? Didn't understand your question. 15 events and still issues like that, bro. आप अपने बाल बड़े रखो. You look very handsome. Okay. What's the score? Speak in Hindi. The score is 3-2, and Dani Ustinov is on one foul. He was stopped less than an inch above the pad for like 5-6 seconds by Azat, and from there Azat brought him back not only once, a couple of times. Couple of times. So such an important, like, am I like a bad person for complaining too much? Such a crucial moment of a world title match where the elbow pad came out, and because of that, it's unclear whether it's a foul or a restart or what. And they haven't shown a replay of that until now. Wow, absolute madness. Or did they show it when I was reading the chat? Can anyone confirm if they've shown the replay of that until now or not? These Indians can't even express themselves. Okay. Welcome to Concrete Elbow Pad. This is the second match. My son wants in on the live stream. You play games? Yeah, I'm trying to, not trying, but I'm playing RDR2 for some time now. Take care of your children. Is that your kid? Yes. No, you're spot on. It's not good enough. Fangin has to prioritize quality of event over matches next time. Is Dennis really a dumb person? He's not the usual kind. He's not the usual kind. One warning on Danil Ustinov. One more warning like that, and he loses the match because he's already on one foul. One more false start like that, he loses the match. Takes the hand, gets stopped once again, an inch above the pad, less than an inch above the pad. Wow. This is one of the most amazing matches. Amazing comebacks. Azat SRAPYAN is the featherweight David Sabushia. He's stopping in the ugliest position possible. Uglier than Michael Todd versus Frank Lamprelli. He cannot win from there, man. Come on. Yeah, yeah, he cannot. Daniel gets behind his shoulder, finally gathers the courage and the positioning to get behind his shoulder and press him down. If he didn't, he would have lost from here too. If he didn't, we need a replay. Can somebody tell me if they showed the replay of that elbow foul, that elbow pad coming off or not? Bro, Abhijit, please stop with that comment. But all matches happened till now. This is the second match. IRINA GLADKAYA versus, I even forgot the name of the opponent. BRIGGITA IVANFI was the first one. Audio not clear. I can barely hear you. The audio is quite weird. Man, what happened to the audio? Come on. Did the microphone get removed or what? I don't think it's taking the audio is echoed. Sounds like you're underwater. Clear audio. Man, that's confusing. I don't think it's taking the audio from this now. I don't know why. It's clear now. Train your son to represent Indian arm wrestling, but not to be like Dhoni. Your mic is working. You get louder when you get close. It's clear. No, I don't think it is working. Can you hear these taps? So they've slipped and they're going to the straps. So yeah, the mic somehow got disconnected. I don't know why. Clear. When you sit back, the audio becomes lagging. Like that bad incident is for Azat. Not gonna lie, he was coming back that round from losing position. It's clear now. The audio is clear, man. But I don't think this audio is from the microphone. I'm not seeing any. Man. Daniel USTINOV wins the match. Comes back. So by the end, yes, it was a good match. I would still like to see the replay of that third, fourth round or fifth round. It was fifth round, but finally, without a strap, clear top roll win. Azat is complaining something to Coach Ray. Not enough time now. Bro, if he had any doubts, like why didn't he really complain about it to the referees right then and there? Actually, he did, but the referees didn't do anything about it. That's why we absolutely need a protest. Just keep the mic close to your mouth. I replayed it, and the pad definitely popped up before a pin. It interfered clearly. Audio has been good entire time on your stream. You're looking handsome today, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I think the audio is okay now. But it may be from this microphone and not from this webcam and not from this microphone because I'm not seeing these steps. You got to get an arm for the mic that would solve your problem. I have that. Feeling sleepy now, I can't see Devon. So in the end, that was a good match. That was a great match. They showed the replay, but how did I miss the replay in which the elbow pad popped out? Devon has a post-Dennis PTSD. It gets good sometimes and lags sometimes. This match looks like Oleg versus the Dikian. Exactly. Thank God it's over. They do shorten these cars. You look better with beard. Who won the first match? Irina Gladkaya lost to Brigitta. Brigitta won the first match, and this second one was won by Danil Ustinov. How much is the pay-per-view in rupees? 1,800 maybe? Not sure. $20. Yeah, but some taxes too, so 1,800 at least. Devon versus Oleg, who won? Bro, it's the second match. We just discussed that. I mean, why are they not on the usual big stage this time? I don't know why, how many times this question has been asked, and I've said it all the times that I don't know the answer to this question. How many people are there on the pay-per-view website? They don't show that information. I think they should, but they don't really show that information. Then Daniel's arm pump is crazy. Yeah, 145. Devon is fighting his own red mind. He's trying somehow to convince himself that he can beat peak Dennis. Wow, look at the arms on this guy. How is he 70 kilos, man? 100 kilo guys don't have arms like that. Insane, insane. Let's see how many views we can get today's live. I hope we get up to 1,000 on Devon's match, during Devon's match. Don't know which microphone it's taking the audio from, but it's definitely not this one. I hear tapping clear. Then it's okay, man. Then it should be okay. Don't know why still the audio is pretty bad. How many people are there on the pay-per-view website? They don't show now it's good. Now it's good. Finally, it's yeah. Finally, the mic is okay. Thank God. Thank you. Butter audio or better audio? Bro, are watching East versus West 15 live or just listening to the audio? I'm watching it live. I'm switching between the tabs. So when I'm reading the comments at that time, I'm not watching it live, but now I'm watching it live and I'm reading, not reading the comments. Coach Ray is looking cool, man. Black shirt, black suit, absolutely rocking it. 5'5", absolute stud. I'm just kidding. He's 5'5" and a half. Did Coach Ray say 70, 77 kilos? Okay, you want to go to 77 kilos. This is what Daniel said. He wants to go to. If there is a possibility, I would like to pull Daniel Prokopchuk because we met at Worlds. I'm assuming he's trying to say that he lost to him at Worlds. I would like to say this is the hardest fight of my life. A couple of rounds, I got confused with the ready go, but then I got the hang of it. So this second match is over, and we are already like 1 hour deep into the event. So both matches have taken like 30 minutes. Wow, this is going to be long card. Every single match is, if every single match is like that, then 14 half, that's a 7 hour event. I hope not. Come on, bro. My back wouldn't allow me to sit for so long. I need to see some flash pins. Who can give me some flash pins? NUGZARI CHIKADZE versus OGUZAN KOCAK. Man, OGUZAN KOCAK is arm wrestling after many years, but I still don't think he's going to be flash pinned by NUGZARI. I don't think too many pins are going to be seen in this match. Oguzhan Kocak is the first one at the table from Turkey, making his debut at this big stage. He's the one Turkish arm wrestler that was being demanded to be here for a very long time. I heard he had Angus had some issues with him in the past. Maybe that was the reason why he wasn't invited here. Right now, he's made a comeback and he is representing Turkey at East versus West. Great arm wrestler. Not according to his size, not looking the most physically impressive 105 kg guy, I would say. Could have been in a slightly better shape. Nugo was saying that he's having a hard time cutting to 105 kilos. How is that even possible, man? The guy doesn't look fat. The guy is like, what, 5'8" maximum? How does he weigh over 110 kilos? Can somebody explain that to me? Or did I mishear something? He said, I'm cutting like 10 kilos for going down to 105 and I'm going to compete in the 115 from now on. Can somebody explain how Nugo Shikadze, without even looking fat and while being like 5'8", 5'7", weighs 115 kilos? Am I missing something here? Like he looks kind of fat, but not that fat. 5'8", yeah, my guess was right about his height. And the other guy is almost 6'3", 26 versus 28, 105 kilos both. Biceps 18.5 on both. Forearms around 17 kilos for both of them. Slightly bigger is for Oguzan Kocak. So Oguzan is weighing the same. He's taller, and his arms are slightly bigger. That means he should have a massive size advantage in this match, despite being the same weight. If you're like 7 inches taller than your opponent and still your arm size is bigger than him while weighing the same, then you are a bigger guy. So Nugo cannot stay still before the ready go. How does he not get fouled? How does he compete in WAF while like constantly doing this? Can somebody explain this to me? So he's never stable. He's like this. I don't know if it's a medical condition or what. But how does that work out in a referee's grip? Ticks coming in too strong. अरे भाई आप तो rude हो, आप तो shout out नहीं दे रहे हो. Come on, bro. Why would I like whether I'm rude or not? Why would I give shout out to you? For what exactly? If you watch X Hamster, yeah, sometimes if that's the website that shows up at the top, but I'm not never really like typed X Hamster. That's a weird question. Chill, bye. If he is only moving his head and not the hand, maybe that's not an issue. How is Neil and Travis's commentary? I don't listen to commentary. Like very rarely I get a few words, pay attention to a few words. I'm hearing that, but I'm constantly speaking at the same time. And that is on a very low audio. So I cannot really understand what they're saying. Only when I'm not speaking myself, then I can hear what they're saying. Lugo is fired up. He thinks it's over. The slip looked good, not too bad for Oguzan, but Nugo thinks over. The prediction for me too, just like everyone else, is Nugo Shikadze in this match. I didn't really give any prediction in the previous one, so let's forgive about predictions. But I see a couple of, I'll say, mismatches on this card. The first one is Todd versus Yoshinobu Kanai. Yoshinobu Kanai, in his prime, even in his prime, I think would have lost to Todd Hutchings. Forget about now. But then it would have been a big match. He may say that he's too good, but I don't think he's in his prime right now. He looks pretty light, 105 kilos, I think he's making for this match. In his prime, he was like 130, 140. Oguzan looks a little bit worried. Little bit worried. Oguzan looks Indian, man. Like, if somebody told me that he's Indian, like, nobody would doubt. He looks 100% Indian. Pradeep, who do you think is going to win, Ivan or Alijan? Man, I'm going back and forth in my mind on this one, but I'll have to go with Alijan. The ticks get worse at the table. I guess the adrenaline. Is he Japanese? Yes, he's Japanese. So he stops moving his head 3 4 seconds before the goal. He completely stops that. Wow, fast top roll from Lugo. Gets stopped with a flop press, but not enough. Not enough. Too much power, too much explosivity, too much craziness from the Georgian. He's the mini Genadi Kvikvinia. He's like even more intense than Genadi himself. So Lugo was trying to drink water. He took the bottle to his mouth and his head moved towards the side like this. It was funny. Can you make a video on who won in Devon match? Watch it in the morning. Yes, of course I'll make a video. Devon has it as best of five is good enough. This is going to be best of five. The previous two matches were world title matches, I guess. That's why they were. No, the first one wasn't world title match. That was best of five. Dude was all up in his face with who. Yeah, that's what Nubo does. Pradeep, who do you think is going to win Ivan Malaysia? Nubo has turret syndrome. This match might end quick. I hope so. Nubo Bortle. Your English is pretty good. I can convey what I'm trying to say, what I'm thinking in my mind. That's it. That's all there is to any language, not just English. Can you stop background of the matches set up? No, I set up this stream from YouTube software. It's not possible to type anything here. It's not possible to show anything here because whenever I use the streaming softwares, something always goes wrong. The problem with this YouTube stream is that if somehow the connection gets cut, like there is no option to just resume it. You'll have to end it and start a new one. But on a bad network, this stream works fine. Like if it is working, it will be fine. You must be getting 1080p. That's the thing. So I can still watch this. If Zara now somehow beats Vitali, I'll give him Hermes and Livan straight. Yep, makes sense. To me, that makes sense. If he can hook Vitali, then he can hook Hermes too, I guess. Then maybe he can hook Levan too. Yeah, that's a good comment, man. If someone can hook Vitali, then nobody can for sure say that he won't be able to hook Hermes and Levan. Why someone is obsessed with XHNSWE question? What's that? All mat he's should be best of all matches should be best of five. Okay. It's a strength sport, not an endurance sport. A best of five gets enough fatigue in the match. Best of seven is way too long. Best of seven is still better than what King of the Table is doing with 6 round matches, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like who even came up with that 6 round format idea? It's absolutely insane. Yes, we do get some matches which are good because of that format, like Dave Chaffee versus Vitaly Lalitin first match. If maybe it was the best of seven, it wouldn't have been so cool because it went right up to the end, I guess, the seventh round. And Levan versus Hermes was this famous because it was a best of seven. So I guess sometimes it makes good matches. Levan versus Hermes was a good match because it wasn't best of seven. That's what I was trying to say. But still, it's not a good format. Title matches, best of seven, regular matches, best of five. I think I'm cool with that. I personally am not going to complain about that at all. Good flip goes to the strap. Nogo's energy has slightly come down now. But Levan is good in hook too. Hmm, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure about that. Clearly, his hook is not going to be as good as his top roll. 6 round format is from Arm Wars days. It doesn't make any sense. Like the only idea behind this back in the days must have been because there weren't enough matches. So maybe if some match is a draw, I can have one more match with the same athletes. That's the only purpose of having a 6 round match. Now we have more than enough matches. We don't need a draw to create more hype for the rematch. Discord anyone is almost dead right now. Not really dead, but people don't pay that much attention to to those events these days. Levan at home sleeping in bed and chilling, watching East versus West. If he's sleeping, how is he watching? Oguzan will try to force a hook on Nugo, who was yeah, this time he almost got it, but not quite. Not quite. Nugo still had too much pronation involved. And while Oguzan was trying to stop the pronation with his cupping, his entire focus was on his wrist flexion, and the side pressure wasn't enough to stop Nugo's hit. That's why he got pinned, even though his wrist didn't get taken this time. That's the thing, man. That's the thing. When I practiced for a few days on the table a few years ago, I also faced the same thing. So the finger flexion in the left, the wrist was pretty bad, but the fingers were good. So I will stop somebody's top roll with the fingers, but then I won't have any side pressure at all to stop the side pressure hit. Once they realize that they cannot top roll, they hit sideways and I get pinned. So this happens to not only beginners but to experienced down wrestlers too, I guess. Karthik B with the comment of the night so far. We'll get GTA 6 before Arm Wars matches on YouTube. Pradeep, how about Devon versus Morozov left? I think Morozov beats him. And I don't think that match is happening tonight. MMT versus Opana. I'll say, yeah, I can say that too. But it's a difficult question. I've named three matches: Michael Todd's match, Oleg Zokh's match, and Ivan Medushenko's match. Right now, Nugo Chikadze versus OGUZAN KOCAK, 105 kilos match. Nugo is dominating as of now. OGUZAN is trying to figure out how to curl this pronation monster. How did we miss Nugo for such a long time? Like I had watched, I didn't even realize that I was subscribed to his YouTube channel and I watched his videos. But then when I heard first time about him when he was arm wrestling with Petro, I was like, bro, I've never seen this guy. But then I saw videos in my YouTube feed or his channel AWC Karzalebi, something like that. His channel name is. Then I realized, bro, I've been watching this guy. I've subscribed to him, but I still don't know him. Please don't share this clip to Pradeep, so I will get homeless. Sup nerd speedy. What is current match? How much weight do you think Devon gained after the weigh-in? At least 10 kilos. Hermes was saying, I think during the press conference, that even during the press conference, Devon was already 115 kilos. So more than 24 hours from now, Devon was 115. This 40 hours weigh-in before the match, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. There's no point in having a weigh-in if it's happening like that many hours before the event. Because the event is also long. So if Devon is the main event, his match starts 5 years after the event has already started. And the weigh-ins are like 36 hours before, 35 hours before the match starts. So Devon is weighing in like 40 hours before his match. I won't say minimum, but I'll say maximum he'll be 120 kilos. Minimum 116 maybe. Hey Pradeep, I'm your new subs. But I told Devon that do not talk about your weight at all. I messaged him. Do not tell anyone how much weight you gained because no matter the fact the haters won't care if you have made weight fair and square without any trouble, without any controversies. Still, people will be saying, well, Devon won because he was 120 kilos and Oleg was only 150, 105. People are going to say that. I'm telling you, if Devon mentions that I was 120 kilos on match day, you'll see a lot of people complaining about that. He won because he was the bigger guy. They won't care that he made weight when he was supposed to make weight. So that's why I told Devon, please do not talk about it at all. Just don't talk about how much weight you gained if you don't want your win to be discredited by some haters. It is completely unfair if Devon weighs 115 kg or more. How is it unfair? Yeah, I'm saying, but I don't know how much he's weighing. I don't know how much he's weighing. That's the thing. We can only assume. How depressed will Devon be if he loses? Pretty depressed. Pretty depressed. Where does he go then? Where does he go then? Like if he cannot beat Oleg Petrenko now, when he's already, let's assume, weighing of 115 or 120, then can he really beat him in the 115 kg category too? Mm, just think about it. Just think about it. Devon is basically going to weigh the same if this was a 115 kg match. He's going to weigh the same. It's Oleg Petrenko who is going to gain more weight. So would you say that Devon would beat Patrenko in 115 kg category if he can't beat him there? I would I wouldn't say so. I think whoever wins this match wins the 115 kg category match as well. Yeah, Oleg was started cutting a month ago from 110 and few days before the match he was 108. Ready go easy flash pin from Nugzari Chikadze. Thank you for finishing the match early, Nugzari. This guy is insane, man. How did Petro beat him? How did Petro beat him? The thing is that Petro is nearly on top roll level. Still, he got top rolled, I think, one time by Nugu. Then he started hooking him. So that's what you need, an insane level of hooking ability to beat this guy. He's short, but you cannot take his hand. RVJ must be feeling happy after watching this match. But still, RVJ got like half second flash pin every single round. Oguzan could still stop the match for maybe 1 second, maybe 2 seconds. Nugazi, Travis, Bridget, commentary. Crazy Jody would shout elbow down all the time. Who's your top three arm wrestlers of all time? Man, I don't like these questions because they're so difficult, almost impossible to answer. Top five of all time, top three of all time. I thought there was a bigger overlap between MMA plus boxing fans and arm wrestling fans. I guess I was wrong because looking at so many people, got surprised that Devon made weight and then rehydrate. Yeah, I was always saying that he's definitely going to make weight without much trouble. What did the arm wrestler who won the tournament say? I am a one man army. I don't understand. Was it like a joke? Arm, you heard retard strength. When Devon cuts to 115 kg, it would also mean he was 125 and has more muscle and strength. Yeah, but Petrenko can also get bigger. Gaining all that weight that quickly can't feel you too good. Because let's be honest, Devon has not been 125 in many matches. Even in the super heavyweight matches in against Hermes Gasparini and even against Levan in the second match, he was like 120. So not sure if he's going to be 125 in the 115 kg match. News about Kyle Cummings' arrest. I heard this news here. I'm not aware of that. What happened? Why would he get arrested? Abbas versus Auden, who can win easily? If somebody is going to win, yeah, anyone can win easily. If Auden takes the hand, chances of winning easily, I would say more with Abbas because if he hooks, it's over. But even if Auden takes the hand, Abbas can still probably fight. Abbas can still probably fight. Kyle is an Indian arm wrestler, 90 kilos. Will next year Devon come back to super heavyweight? I think so. Think so. Patrenko getting bigger after weighing 105 is very difficult. This is also, he said he started cutting from 110 kilos. 110 kilos. So maybe when it is a 115 kg category match, he will be like 112. And Devon, if Devon is already over 115, so he'll be like 100. 20 maybe in that 115 kg match because of drug allegations. Nugo calling out Todd might be too much for him. No. Hmm. Nugo has a good fast top roll, man. This match is a war anyhow. I think yeah, Todzilla may be too much, but good match or may not be too much. Omer is making his debut at East versus West after winning the WAF Gold by beating Nurdullah Taider Khan. Harden versus record bomb and weight difference might be too big. Yeah, man. Record is on a different level. Will Kyle be on an episode of Ray William Johnson? Can you put the live match picture? I don't have that option available because this is a regular YouTube live stream, not with a software. I just started to hate you for no reason because of you didn't give me shout out, but still I don't know what to do either. You can hate, brother. You can hate. It's your right. Don't keep the hate inside you. Give it to me. I can take that better than give the hate to. Artur Makarov is at the table. He'll be defending his East versus West 75 kg world title, which is, I'm assuming, now changed to 77 kilos. Yep, it is. He'll be defending that title against Omer, who's 6 foot three and a half, almost 6 foot four, and weighing 77 kilos. How does that work out? 77 kilos and weighing and almost 6'4", 17-inch biceps, 16-inch forearms, only 21 years of age. So basically, this guy can be the Georgi Totti of a farm wrestling with a much bigger hand and a bigger forearm. He's not as tall, obviously. Georgi is like, I'll say at least 6'6". He was standing next to Devon. He was looking much taller than Devon. Good slip first round. Both of them have mutant hands. Omer has an even bigger hand than Artur Makarov, but he clearly does not have the arm to back. Bro, Omer's left arm looks so skinny. It's like I can beat him on the left arm. Does he compete on the left arm? Look at his left arm, man. My left arm looks bigger than him. Are you going to be waiting a while last match? You are going to be waiting a while, yeah. Gaining 50, 30 pounds, 24, 30 is such a common thing in combat sports. I'm surprised to see so many people getting shot. Bro, I was a hater, so why would I say sorry? You're living in your own world at this point. Bro, man, this situation, this setup looks awesome for Makarov. It doesn't look like Omer is going to be able to do anything from here. That match is going in, and that match is going straight to the pad. Yep, that match is going in. Not straight to the pad. Omer is putting up a fight, but there's no point. There's no point, man. Just give up, bro. Elbow foul or pin. Elbow foul. It was a pin. I think it should have been given a pin because it was an elbow foul and still a pin. From this setup, he's not getting out of Makarov's hand. But I'm surprised he does not have the. I don't know how they said his bicep size is 17 inches. Does not look to me that big. It's still like twice the size of his left though, but still does not look like a seven. There is no way that is a 17-inch bicep, man. Come on, you kidding me? Yeah, foul and losing position winner. That's what it should have been always. So first they called a foul, then they changed their decision. Winner Artur Makarov. It should have been a win, man. Maybe Young Terzi reminded them that it should be a win. Correct decision if he did. Omer is saying my hand didn't touch the pin pad. How was that a win? Come on, bro. Both of you stopped pulling. It must have touched the elbow pad. Show the replay. The replay guy is like sleeping or what? When these things are happening, why don't the replay guy immediately pull up the replays? Is he crazy? See that's where the professionalism of the crew is tested. When the guy is saying that my hand didn't touch the pin pad, why did you change the decision? Why did you give it a win to him? That's when the guy is immediately supposed to pull up the replays. Nope, he's sleeping. How to start arm wrestling after 10th? What does 10th have to do with starting arm wrestling? Yes. Pradeep, bro, why don't you upload video? Lazy, as I said. The replay guy is clearly playing cards with the audio guy. Replay guy went for a smoke. Slip. Omer goes over the top of Arthur Makarov's hand. Looked good for him. Looked good for him. Arthur, the defending champion, is confident though. They're back at the table and getting strapped up for this world title match. The second round of this world title match. So this is the fourth match of the evening. I'll quickly recap the results for you. Irina Gladkaya versus Brigitta Ivanfi. That was the 70 kg match, women's match. Good match. They went back and forth. The buckle decided the winner. Brigitta fortunately had the buckle on her hand only twice, so she won 3 rounds. It was top roll versus broken back wrist side pressure from Irina Gladkaya. That wasn't enough. Azat SRAPYAN versus Danil USTINOV. A controversial decision between the match, which changed the entire course of the super match. And Danil USTINOV, I'm saying controversial, I'm not saying incorrect because I haven't watched the replay. Arthur Makarov forces the hook, but Omer is in a good position. His hand is pronated. Now Arthur is sucking it in. He's curling it in slowly but steadily. He's waiting patiently. Top roll versus hook. The, Omer is in this position, open arm, still trying to pronate through it. Must be putting some fatigue on the cupping of Arthur, but not enough. Arthur gets the pin. Look good, look good for Omer. If it continues like that, maybe he can finally crack the wrist. Looking somewhat, not exactly, but somewhat similar to the Mindaugas versus Daniel Prokopchuk match, where the first couple of rounds he curled him in pretty easy. But then once Mindaugas started pronating, the wrist was gone. Let's hope it doesn't happen to Arthur Makarov because this time definitely he had to apply a lot of wrist curling pressure to keep the match inside. The first round was immediately in a hook, and then the pressure was to just go sideways and put the arm down. This time he had to do two things: not only just put the arm down, which obviously you always have to do, no matter the position, but this time he had to keep his own wrist from getting taken as well. So must have taxed his cupping at least a little bit. But then the same thing can be said about the guy who's trying to top roll as well. If you're in this pronated position for a long time, like how before your break your radialis muscles get tired and you couldn't do anything after that. All right, guys, come back to the table. That would be it. In the next round, I'll play the I'll start the stopwatch and I'll see if they actually come back to the table after 2 minutes or not. So yeah, we were talking about the results of the matches. Second match, Azat SRAPYAN versus Danil Ustinov. Danil Ustinov won 4 pins to 3. So first one was 3-2, second one was 4-3. NUGZARI CHIKADZE dominated OGUZAN KOCAK 3-0, and Artur Makarov is 2-0 up against OGUZAN, against Omer. So two Turkish athletes back to back, not doing as good as Engin would have liked them to do. So we are going to the straps anyways. No point in. That's where once again for some basic stuff that the referees do not do or they're not advised to do. At this point, you know that the match is going to the straps. Maybe there can be some foul on someone, but nobody can be sure that I need to start without the straps so that there will be a foul on the opponent. There can be a foul on you too. At this point, if the referee asks both, do you want to go to straps to save some time? I think they'll say 80% chance they'll say yes. So they slip and we are to the straps. If Engin listened to me, I would have just saved him like maybe 20 minutes every single event. See in how simple words I can put it in front of everyone. The referees are arm wrestlers too. They know how arm wrestling works. After seeing the first round, or at most after seeing the second round, they already know if the match is going to go to the straps or not. And once they realize that the match is going to go to the straps, then they ask the athletes if they want to go straight to the straps and save some time. How many times? In that case, if the referee has done his own due diligence that they're going to slip, I'll say in at least 80% cases, the athletes would agree to go to the straps and see how much time it saves us. I'll say maybe at least 15 minutes in such a long event, maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, I always had a connection with Engin, but not right now. Wow, great hooking from Artur Makarov, 3-0, easy victory, not a problem at all. From this setup, from when Omer has the buckle on his hand, like it just looks like the match is immediately going to go in a hook. He needs to up his strap game. He needs to up his strap game. 400 plus viewers, yes, 415 watching, almost 2 hours into this live stream. This is Omar first East versus West, so he would want all the screen time he wants. That's a good idea too, but still, I don't think that everybody would think that way. That's crazy. There's recap, please, 1K or not. Possible during Devon's match, it's possible. Who's pulling now? Artur Makarov is defending his world title, 77 kilos world title against Omer Faruk Kozakoglu from Turkey. Mr. McMahon is asking for a recap of this match or the entire card. Can you make a prediction votes for us viewers? Each match. Maybe I'll see. I'll see. I had that connector to add extra stuff to him. For some reason my keyboard A and S buttons are not working on my keyboard. So I have that extra keyboard, but I don't have a USB slot to connect it. I forgot that USB connector on my at my home. So I wouldn't be able to type A and S. Yeah, I can use the on-screen keyboard, virtual keyboard, but it takes like too much time. 3-0 Artur Makarov is about to win this match. Let's see if the young guy, like young 21-year-old athlete from Turkey can turn it around or not. He's almost 6'4". He weighs 77 kilos, lean, tall guy. All of the weight in his right arm. You can guess how he's looking. Again, going to go to the strap. No, no, this time an elbow foul on Arthur. Good start for Omer, I guess. Good start for him. Ready, go. Arthur goes back. Omer tries to catch him, but not enough power. Gets the slip, goes to the straps. In some matches, I do agree the strategy is to tire your opponent a little bit outside of the straps as well. So maybe, hopefully, by the final round, when you're in the straps, you may have gassed your opponent out enough so that you can actually do something. So in that case, the athletes won't agree to go to the straps. But that's not always happening. Maybe that happens in like 30% of the matches. Michael versus Gennady not started. No bad matches, like a couple of hours away from at least. Arm wrestling Fox News. Or do you use Horsefire tablet? What's that? BRIGGITA. Cheers. Nope. What happened? What happened? How did I miss? Yeah, Arthur gets the hook, almost sets the hook. Exactly the same as the second round. Makarov is goes sideways and gets the pin, gets the pin. It looks like if Omer had like 3% more pronation in his wrist, he would have taken the wrist. But nope, not enough, not enough. Makarov defends his title successfully, 4-0 victory. He won the title 4-0 against Mindaugas Teresitis, and now he has defended it 4-0 against Omer. So who's left? Daniel Prokopchuk. Daniel never received his rematch, his title shot. Can somebody explain it to me? How did Omer get a title shot before Daniel Prokopchuk getting a rematch for his title when he lost it to Mindaugas Teresitis? Like, did he have a title? Or was it the first match to decide who's going to win the title? I think he did have. I've seen there is no clear protocol, no clear rules, SOPs around the rematches for the title holders in case they lose their belt. Like some guys get a rematch, like Devon, because he runs arm wrestling, he immediately got a rematch against Genadi Kvikvinia. That wasn't even a title match, to be honest. But he got his rematch. But title holders do not get their rematch because both maybe we should think about it. Maybe Prokopchuk was not ready. Maybe I mean asked him. He did not say. He did not telling him that he wants this match. It could be, and this could also be true that he is Turkish. And this is also true that he won the WAF championship. But WAF champions get an opportunity to compete at East versus West. They're not guaranteed to get a title match straight away. I think no one top rolls Arthur in 70 kg category. 75, you mean to say, I think. Alan Zola top rolled him a couple of times at AMC, I think. Daniel Prokopchuk versus Arthur Makarov should be the match next. I want to thank Omer for a clean and fair fight, and I'm very happy that it went my way. Arthur looks like an absolute stud, man. Look at his arms. Look at his arms. Who can say that this guy is like 75 kilos? Coach Ray weighs like 85 kilos and he's looking half of the size of Arthur while weighing more than him. Four matches done till now. Yes. So thankfully, last couple of matches ended quickly. The first two matches took 1 hour, and then these last two matches took like 50 minutes. Bro, can you just take off your goggles? I want to see your face. You can see my face even with the glasses on. Recap, please. Recap: Brigitta won 3-2 against Irina. Then Danil won 4-3 against AZAT SRAPYAN to win the 70 kg world title. NUGZARI CHIKADZE dominated OGUZAN project 0 top role wins. ARTUR MAKAROV hooked ÖMER FARUK 4 times in a row to win the 77 kg world title. The next match is between Petrova versus Carolina Peterson. Peterson. So Pat Peterson, how many of you know Pat Peterson? Anybody from the 90s or 80s must know who Pat Peterson was. Was he also from Sweden? Get Travis off the commentary for the love of the Lord is awful. The sound is very bad. Audio problems again. Can I make a video like that to that? Like, great help. Now or now I can, but like no, I cannot. I can't hear you. It's not good against you. Bad. Let's wait it out. Let's wait it out. Maybe just like the last time it gets solved. Carolina Peterson is at the table, and now the defending champion from Bulgaria, Dimitrina Petrova, is about to make her way to the table. A controversial match in the eyes of the arm wrestling fans, the last one where she won the title against the Japanese Ayane Takanaka. Good quality, my friend. I didn't hear any of the recap. Hello. Tall Paul Hutchins Jr. is in the house. This might last for 800. This is going to be a long match, man. Long match. Carolina has gained some weight, I think, for the first time in her life. She's like over 60 kilos. She was trying to get thick for this match. But Dimitra Petrova told in an interview that inside the straps, she has not been top rolled in the last 9 years. So she got top rolled when she was 20 years of age, and now she's 29. Carolina is 33, 5'5", both of them. The weight is 60 kilos. This one is for the world title. 12.86-inch biceps, 13-inch biceps on Carolina, 11.2 and 11.4 forearms. Finally someone with smaller biceps and forearms than me. Thank God. And it's the 60 ladies. Ayane Takanaka had bigger biceps than me. He was also 60 kilos. Man, that's disappointing. Somebody asked me, they kept on asking me for many years, like, and I didn't really have a cool answer. Mic not working properly. Mic issue again. So people always kept on asking why I don't arm wrestle, and I never really gave them a clear answer. But when I saw 60 kg Ayane Takanaka having bigger biceps than me, then I told them that that's the reason why I don't arm wrestle because I have smaller biceps than Ayane Takanaka. You should make back-to-back videos like Great Elbow. Nah, I don't think. Caroline on the left, Dimitrina on the right. Please let me know if the audio has started working in or not something wrong with your mic. No, it isn't. Dimitrina trying to top roll. Nope. Carolina trying to top roll and Dimitrina contained with the fingers got the slip into the straps. More worse. The voice, the versus Aussie. Come on, you need to start working now. Waiting for religion, Pradeep versus Aussie. It's not picking up a voice. It's a strange mic issue, Pradeep. Mic issue killed Pradeep. Whole stream with table. So Carolina lost to Dimitrina already last year at WAF. Is she going to lose again? They've only faced each other at once, and Dimitrina turned out to be the winner in that match. I'm going to go with Dimitrina Petrova. When somebody says they have not been top rolled in so many years, I tend to believe them that they're not going to be top rolled in this match as well. So let's pick the winner, Dimitrina Petrova, for this match. Better, but not close to previous lives. Better, okay. I hope it will get resolved soon. First round about to start. Yep. She takes the hand. She takes the hand. Dimitrina lost her hand like after 9 years. She's holding her off in the flawless position. Carolina trying everything she can. Dimitrina looking cool, staying calm, but this is not a winning position by any means. She's going to have some trouble if Carolina starts climbing, but no, she cannot. Now it's Godzilla side pressure from Dimitrina. Carolina is in a very bad position despite having the pronation and loses the round. Too much horsepower from Dimitrina. So she did lose her wrist, but she still ended up winning. So tonight we have the ladies who have like Todd Hutchings style side pressure in both matches. What's going on? They're giving us really good matches. Which model of Motorola phone? I think it's H50 Pro. Pradeep, I want to have super match with you, okay? Roland Tulor. What's your height? 179, whatever that is, 5'10" and a half. They called all of them except Levan, and that pisses me off. Current results. Am I clearly audible now? That's the first question. Then we'll think about recapping the results. 350 people still watching, guys. If you have not subscribed to Amnesty News yet, please do so right now. That will help me a lot. And all it will take from you is just a single click. My stream won't bother you anyways. I don't upload more than 30 videos in a month, so one video every day at most. Less than that problem. Livan should have come. Irakli and Genadi were there. Room temperature is 26, but I'm still sweating, man. Carolina put good amount of fatigue on the hand of Dimitrin in the first round, but she may have gassed herself out too, trying to pull her away from that flop wrist position, which she couldn't, and eventually had to lay down with an elbow foul. Second round about to start. Referee's grip. Irina or Ivanfi won that match. It's Devon versus Morozov, right hand, left hand. Wow, she almost contained her to get the pin without the straps, but not quite. Carolina gets the slip, and they're going to the straps. Now let me get back to the comments. Nobody's complaining about the audio now, but I'm hoping that it's resolved now when shoes are gone. I don't get why it's not a free grip from the start. It's just stupid. Yeah, I don't know why this rule even exists. Maybe it's the internet striking because it keeps telling me that the stream is not live and my net is just 1000 Mbps. 1000 Mbps. Wow. My Wi-Fi operator doesn't even offer anything over 200 Mbps. Look like a pin more than a slip. Second round, inside the straps. Let's see. This time she hooks her and the match is over. It's over, man. It's over. It looked like an elbow foul. Not sure if the referee is going to give it. No, Dimitrina gets the win. She curled her in pretty easy this time. Is Carolina crying? Or like, or easy hook? Clearly, there was an elbow foul. Come on. But it was one of those like very small fouls. Great dragging. Like, she did that like two, three times. Where she hooks her, curls her back, slides elbow forward, brings it back, slides the elbow forward, brings it back. You get the thing. And I think she also did a couple of elbow fouls. It's maxed at 1000, but when I do speed tests, it's between 600 and 800 Mbps, depending on day. Yeah, mine is like 100 Mbps recharge right now. Did Engin confirm Devon's match with Morozov on the left? He did ask Morozov if he's ready, and yeah, he seemed to be ready. Devon was ready. So kind of confirmed it during the press conference, but I don't think it's going to happen. Usually, Muslims take like a rest of 2 hours, 5, 6 matches between their matches, left and right. After. How is he going to have a match right away after he has the Oleg match? Like that just doesn't work out. False start, one warning on Carolina Peterson. So nobody answered. I think if somebody knows Pat Peterson or not, none of the old guys here in my team, I guess. Slip straps. Take off your noise gate if you have one. That's the problem with your mic. What's the noise gate? So audio is not coming smoothly. Ruk ruk kya rahi hai? Okay, audio is still bad. No way Engin will let Morozov pull Devon without milking the build-up and the hype. Pradeep, think of restarting your gear and your stream. Why? Why does it happen to me every single time? Can you hit these tabs? If you can hit these tabs, then mic is still connected. Everything over is nothing. Audio is good. Create the setup automatically has enabled noise gate. I do create some. Okay, if you can hear, don't need that. The third round is about to start inside the straps, inside the referee's grip. Carolina on the left, Meeting on the right. Hooks her again. Hooks her again. Elbow foul on Dimitri. Elbow foul on Carolina Peterson. It's bad. Okay, the audio is still bad. Can you maybe tilt the microphone towards your mouth? I don't think it's it being away from me is the problem. Because even if I'm this far, the audio goes. If this time stream is not working out, I have scheduled a new one which will automatically. The match is kind of in between a hook and a top roll. Carolina is trying to do everything she can. Dimitrina is dragging her back. Second foul on Carolina. Third round goes to Dimitrina Petrova, and she's leading 3 wins to 0. 3 wins to 0. Now just she just needs to win one more to get this match. But Carolina did make this round interesting. She did make this round interesting. Yeah, the audio is not good, not good. But I think it's still audible. हम्म, यूज यूनिवर्सल वॉइस डिप हो रही है पहले वर्ड सुनाई दे रहा है लास्ट में लो हो रहा है या because I'm not just removing this microphone and reconnecting it because last time I tried in this stream the whole stream crashed. That's absolute ridiculousness from YouTube. Don't know why they have this feature. I just removed the microphone and I think the audio never came back or the stream crashed. Something like that happened the last time. So I'm not willing to take the risk yet. But if you guys tell me that the audio is so bad that I need to do it, I will do it. Final round of this match. Hopefully, Dimitrina wins this one so that it ends quickly. So first couple of matches were close, then couple of matches were 3-0, 4-0, and now this one also seems to be going towards 4-0. But still good match, a good match, despite it being 4-0. One warning on Carolina for wrist. Nobody's beating Dimitrina on the hook at this weight. The hook looks insane, man. Really good. She's controlling the hand. That may be a pin. Yeah, it's a pin. It's a pin. It's a pin without the straps. Elbow foul, but it was a pin. The referees are going easy on Carolina at this point. So she was trying to slip like this. Dimitrina controlled the hand with the fingers and just pushed her down. There was foul. Coincidental early movement, so not a foul, not a warning for anyone. Referee's grip, fourth round, 60 kilos women's East versus West world title match. Contains the hand again and it's a foul. Was that in the center? And the scorecard guy is not really showing that there's one foul on Dimitrin. He's sleeping too, just like the replay guy. The scorecard guy is not really showing that it's a he's sleeping too, just like the replay guy. Not good, but I think it's manageable. The audio is manageable at this point. Mic problem, bro. Power off and on the mic. Georgian Hulk in the house. Ooh, Levan. Where is Levan? Levan Saginashvili official. I don't think it's the real Levan Saginashvili. Come on. Let me click go to channel if it's the real Levan or not. Yeah, not a real Levan for sure. Yeah. Dimitrina Petrova hooks her and moves her 4 to 0. This world title match is over 4-0. Not close, not close. There were some moments where there was something going on for Carolina Peterson. She was applying some kind of prevention, but Dimitrina ended up winning. Finally, finally. But good try, good attempt. 4-0, but I would not say that not a good match, not an entertaining match. That third round was good for sure. Second round, I should say, where Dimitrina was in some trouble for quite some time. Not real Levan, guys, not real Levan. Please restart your stream. This is not good. Man, let me remove the microphone. I hope it doesn't crash the audio permanently. Let's see. If it does crash, then I'm telling you, I'll start a new stream. You can join there.